Hey homies, what's a homie? Well, a homie is along the same lines or the same thing as a foodie basically, but instead of food in restaurants, it's homes in the market. So what you're listening to now is my first official podcast for Inspired Realtor Denver. I don't know if anybody has seen my Instagram video from last week talking about what I'm trying to do is create a podcast in the Denver area talking about the real estate market. So once a week at least, I'd like to take some time and go live with you, maybe about 30 minutes or an hour, depending on what the content is and what kind of engagement I get. So I love the feedback. Sorry, I guess I'm a little nervous. I've talked to a lot of people who do live videos and it's a little nerve-wracking. But back on track, my podcast is going to be called Inspired Realtor Denver. So I've done a lot of thinking about what that means. And to me, it means bridging being inspired and being passionate about what we do and talking about real estate, because our homes are where we live, where we create memories with our families, and definitely the most important things that we do. So I'm super excited about what is coming up. I'm looking forward to interviewing some of the thought leaders in the industry. That's going to encompass lending. It'll, thanks Emily. Hi everybody. It's going to encompass lending, and it's going to be even the political side and what's going on in our communities. It's going to talk about a buyer's market and the seller's market, what exactly that means. And then other things as well, like how specialty markets can become homeowners. So in that, I want to talk about being a business owner and what kind of requirements there are for people who might not look like the typical home buyer or home seller in that case as well. Let's see, sorry, I'm going to go to my notes here, and there's some things I wanted to talk about especially today with you guys. Thanks, Emily, for your excitement. I appreciate that. Ray's here with us today, too. He's looking at me funny because sometimes I'll watch live videos and the speaker will take time to say hi to people who give him a little bit of attention. Personally, I like it. I think it lets people know that you are having a dialogue with them. That's what's cool about live video is you can type in the comments. I can see what you say and address what's going on. So it really irritates him. So I just wanted to acknowledge the people that are here with me and watching. And I can't find my notes, what I was going to talk about. It's coming, I promise. So I promise you it's here. All right, guys, it's a hot mess. But this is who I am. This is me. I turned the page and I lost it. All right, so I guess we're gonna go off the cuff. I wanna know what you guys would wanna hear about if you were to listen to a regular weekly podcast. I personally feel like things that are important are what's happening in specific niche markets, different areas of town, where home buyers are interested in purchasing. And on the seller side, I would like to talk about what kind of things that sellers can do to get more money back in their pockets in the sale of their home. I don't know, of course, how much you guys have been following what I do, but I also like to make a special effort and attend community events. And that can be anything from political get-togethers. I like to go to the meetings from city officials and like lawmakers and find out what's happening. A lot of that includes development. And so recently I did go to a mayoral panel and heard from the mayor of Thornton, Westminster, and Commerce City. I learned a lot about what is coming up as far as new restaurants and attractions in the area. So I would certainly, I'll be looking forward to putting something together for you all and let you know what's happening there. So let's see here if I can remember what else was on my list that I couldn't find a minute ago. I wanted to tell you guys a silly story. Earlier today, I was doing laundry and I was being somewhat absent-minded. And the reason why I want to tell you, because it made me laugh actually at myself, I was putting the clothes from the washer into the dryer. I thought I felt something in the pocket of one of the pieces of clothing. Kind of threw me off. So what I did is took all the clothes back from the dryer, put them into the washer. And I really wanted to start with that story because it kind of threw me back and put me backwards. And then along with this first podcast and stepping out of my comfort zone, maybe other people stepping out of theirs too, the point being and the lesson that I learned is sometimes we can get distracted with the little things and it can cause us to start going backwards. So that being said, I really just want to say, don't be afraid to do things where you might mess up. Like this, I can't find what I was supposed to be talking about, but I'm really, really grateful and excited about the chance to touch base with you guys and for you guys to touch base with me. I feel like there's so much valuable information out there for people, especially people that want to buy or sell houses. It's one of the biggest and most important investments we can make in our entire lives. If there's a space for people to go that they can expect relevant, rich content, I really think that's very invaluable. So I digress. I encourage anybody who is thinking about doing something different or whether that be buying and selling a home, call me, of course. But if it's not that, just take the first step. Don't get stuck when you go backwards and stop what you're doing. Don't get discouraged. Keep it up. Usually all it takes is the first step. So if you think you would like to get the process rolling, you don't know what to do next, just ask the question, and there's always somebody who is glad to help you out and help move you forward. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it a little bit short today. I think I have tripped over my words enough, but I really want to thank you guys for those of you that have tuned in so far and anybody who watches later on. Again, I'm really, really excited about the ideas that I have coming up in my podcast. I will have an outlet for the podcast where you can go back and listen to previously recorded episodes. I'll also publish it on YouTube and some other ways as well. Again, I am super, super excited to get interviews going with people who have expertise in different areas of the real estate business. I'm going to get some lenders here with us. I will also talk with some community leaders, different ways that you can learn and leverage information out there in the marketplace. So if you have any questions, I'm always just a call, text, or phone call away. Jessica Lipsy with Coldwell Banker, Inspired Realtor Denver. You can reach me at 303-907-1879. And again, really a special thanks for bearing with me through my very first live video and official podcast introduction. Hey guys, I really appreciate it. I love you all and look forward to seeing all of you at some point moving forward. Have an awesome day.